Hi Pandas, it's Mrs. Erin here and welcome to Monday's lesson for writing. Today we're going to talk about what writers do. Now a lot of people think that they can just sit down and start writing, but without a plan, your writing's not going to be the best that it can be. So let's think about what writers do. The first thing we do is we think. What can I write about today? And then we do what's called brainstorming. We're still in the think. So with the brainstorming, we write down a list of everything that we can talk about. And we try to pick things that we can talk a lot about. Then after we look at our list, we decide, I think I'm going to pick that one. And we focus on one choice. So maybe you want to talk about your first day of school. Okay? So the next thing a writer is going to do is they're going to draw. That's the fun part. You get to draw your picture. So maybe you draw a picture of you on your first day of school. You draw maybe what you wore. Maybe you draw your way to school, what the school looks like. You draw your idea. Then after we draw, we come back and we label. Now the labeling part is very, very, very important because the labeling part lets us know that these are words that we're going to use in our writing. So after we draw, then we label. So here's my picture. And I have a school, and it's on a hill, and there's a flag, and then there's me. Don't laugh at my drawing. And then there's me. So I wrote out school, and I wrote out hill, flag, me. After we label, then we get to write. Now remember, when we write, sentences start with a capital letter. And they end with some form of punctuation, whether it's a period if you're making a statement, a question mark if you're asking a question, or an exclamation point if you're saying something really, 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 really exciting, okay? So we're gonna write. So I wrote, I go to school at the top of the hill. I have my capital letter I, and I have my period at the end. So what else you need to think about? When I'm writing, what if I come across a word that I don't know how to spell? What can I do? Number one, I can sound it out. Let's say I didn't know how to spell top. Top. I hear a t, so it's going to start with the t. What letter makes the t? You guessed it, T. Then I go to ah. Ah. What is that one? You said, oh, you're right. Then I go to p. What's that? P, right. So T-O-P. I sounded it out, and so I wrote it. Then, what if I sound it out and I just don't know how to spell it? It just doesn't look right. I don't think that's right. I can ask someone. I can ask mommy, I can ask daddy, I can ask sister, brother, auntie, cousin, uncles, grandma, grandpa. Don't ask the dog. I don't think they're going to help you. They'll just bark. But you can ask someone else how to spell the word, okay? But the most important thing is that you try to sound it out yourself and you try your best, okay? Because we always expect you to give your best in everything you do. So after I think about it, I draw, and then I label and write, Now I'm going to do adding the details. This is important because it takes a plain black and white picture and it gives it color. Okay, so this is the fun part. You get to color and add on. I added some clouds, sun, a little path, me walking to school. I even put some flowers, some pink ones because I like pink. Some flowers. I colored my hill and I added some green grass. I painted a picture. Why is that important? Well, tell me which sentence sounds better, okay? I went to school today. It's an okay sentence. Now, how about this one? Today I woke up and I went to school at Whispering Pines. Which sentence sounds better? I went to school, or today I woke up and I went to school at Whispering Pines. I think the second one sounds better because I added more details. So when you add more details, it makes your sentence and your story so much better. So let's go back over. Let's review. We think, we draw, we label, we write, and we add details. But there's one thing Miss Erin almost forgot to tell you. When you draw, you want to take up the entire paper, okay? You don't want to leave a lot of blank space. You want to draw it big so that we can see what you're drawing. And you want to take your time and make sure you draw it as best you can. And then when you color, when you add those details with your coloring, you want to make sure that you color in the lines, okay? You want it to be as neat as possible, okay? So that way when you write your story, which is about your drawing, your neat story and your neat picture will go nicely. And guess what? Then your teacher can hang your super awesome picture and story out in the hallway for everyone else to see. Okay? So remember what writers do: think, draw, label, write, and add details. Now I want you to go and try it, okay? See you tomorrow. Bye.